low pressure, which is now moved on to the northeast, and of course it is producing the snow here as we see the cold and the moisture wrapping around this area of low pressure, looking at snow for Illinois, Indiana, even into northern Georgia and northern Alabama. A little bit of light snow falling now, and in this area here what we're going to see is that wet weather changing over to snow as we head on through time. But in Indianapolis, they're getting snow right now, coming down quite hard in some areas. And Mark Mancuso joins us live. Mark, can you tell us a little bit about what the road conditions are like there now?
Okay, Christina, we've been camped out here on the south side of Indianapolis on the outer loop on I-495, and we've been watching the road closely all night long. And the good news is that the road's been mostly wet. But during the past couple of hours here, it has really been windy, and the snow has just picked up some, Christina, and we are starting to see just a little bit of accumulation on the road, so the temperature's hovering right around freezing. It could start to get a little bit slick now during the next couple of hours.
Okay.
Earlier today, though, I would like to show you some scenes from the Indianapolis vicinity.
Okay, how much more snow are the folks there expecting in Indianapolis?
Well, even though it looks really bad out here right now, the experts are saying about 1 to 2 more inches. The experts are the people over here at the National Weather Service and also back at the Weather Channel offices. And the snow has really been blowing hard, though. We've been talking to the state police, Christina, and they tell us that southwest of here, that the roadways are impassable. There's a lot of jackknife trucks. And south of here, with all the high winds, there's a lot of power outages in places like Bloomington and Point South. So here in Indianapolis, we're on the edge of it. In southwest of here and in the southern part of the state, it's really bad.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mark, for that live report. We'll check back in with you a little later on.
Okay.
But right now, we want to take a look at what happened earlier today. Snow into the deep south, including the Nashville area. Certainly plenty of activity here on our radar picture. Again, most of what we're dealing with in this area is snow, but we are looking at a good bit of rain here as we head on into the east. Certainly the swirl around that area of low pressure quite evident, the counterclockwise rotation. We'll focus in, first of all, on what's going on here around Indianapolis. Again, as Mark mentioned, we're looking at some pretty windy conditions here in Indianapolis. You are looking at wind gust here to 34 miles per hour. That's certainly blowing the snow around Cincinnati, looking at wind gust around 36 miles per hour. You've been getting some rain, some snow, and we are beginning to see the snow moving in to this area, while on this side it is generally rain. But as we head on through time, we do expect that changeover to occur here to the snow. As we head eastward, we see, again, in this area, we are looking at rain. Also some windy conditions here, and also some thunder shower and thunderstorm activity northern New Jersey and back around New York City. As a matter of fact, at LaGuardia, getting some thunder showers right now. Some of these producing some heavier rain, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour at LaGuardia. And we have seen, of course, the snows falling here, although not in this area yet. Virginia and western Pennsylvania with 6 to 12 inches, and in some of the higher elevations, we may be dealing with even more snow than that. That's where it stands right now. We'll continue to keep you updated, but for the rest of the country, we head back to the studio with Dave.
Thanks, Christina. You're absolutely right. We are going to see rain change over to that. Oh, man, I'll tell you, that just looks cold to me. We have a ridge of high pressure here in the west, a weak storm moving into the Pacific Northwest, kind of knocking that down. But for the most part, it's ridge here in the west and trough in the southeast. That's our jet stream pattern. But we're going to see that change ever so slowly. Now, granted, Wednesday is the first day of spring, but we're not going to get this snow out of here just yet. Even on Thursday, it's going to be hanging around in this trough. But as we head toward the weekend, this storm heads out. A ridge develops over the eastern half of the country, just like what we saw in California today. And the next trough, or the next storm, moves into the west. Let's get that forecast. Here we go. Wednesday, all the action once again east of the Mississippi River. The wind, high wind warnings in effect. Will it turn to snow here? Well, at this point, we think not. The main track of the storm, with its cold air and that 850, 32-degree line, should stay just to the north and west of my hand. So we'll see rain showers, maybe mixed with some snow showers up toward Boston, say Thursday.